What's up, everybody? So, I've been thinking. I was going to make this video a review of Electric State, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. There was very little that I could point to in the movie that I really enjoyed or I think was really good, maybe aside from the special effects, but even then I thought it was a bit mid. But it got me thinking about a bigger thought. And which is basically, are the Russo brothers overrated? Now, when you think about it, whether it's Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, Endgames, I mean, these are the best that the MCU had to offer in those first 10 years. I mean, these were just incredible productions and the height of what I think when it comes to character, when it comes to the spectacle, when it comes to the connection with everything else that's involved in the MCU. And they're just beautiful pieces of entertainment. I mean, I still find myself every now and again going to YouTube and just watching a scene from any of those four movies, whether it's the elevator fight scene with Captain America, whether it is Captain America picking up Thor's hammer, whether it's the portal scene. There's so many moments and scenes that you want to relive because, they gave you goosebumps the first time you watched it. I mean, one of my favorite things for a while to watch was the audience reaction to certain moments in Endgame. And really kind of how I missed that since then. I mean, it's been since 2018, and I can't think of a time when I've been to a movie theater and people have just kind of like applauded and just been on this emotional roller coaster. Then I started thinking of their career post Marvel with movies like Cherry and Gray Man and now The Electric State. And I can't help but think how bland, how not memorable these movies are. I mean, well, I'm thinking of just one moment in Gray Man that I remember when I watched it, I laughed out loud. And it wasn't because of anything they did. It was Chris Evans talking about the way he got shot. And if you've seen Gray Man, you might know what I'm talking about. But everything else, I couldn't really remember. I know Ana de Armas is in there. I know Ryan Gosling is in there. I know him and Chris Evans' character are the opposites, and they have this, fights at the end. But I couldn't really tell you anything else. I think the most memorable part of Cherry is that scene where the camera is looking up Tom Holland's butt. But I don't really remember anything else about the movie. It's just been so disposable. And I'm wondering now that they basically have carte blanche and they can do whatever it is that they want to do after Endgame. And then when you give them that freedom to, make something, it's just so uninteresting. But when they're in the ecosystem of Marvel and under the guidance of, what was Kevin Feige at the height of his powers, that's when they actually make things that are above reproach. Anybody says any of those four movies I mentioned that they made in the Marvelverse, if they say anything bad about them, you kind of question them and you give them a side eye. They're pretty universally loved and respected just as pieces of entertainment. But then after the fact, this is what you produce. It makes me wonder, as the old saying goes, the emperor has new clothes. Anyways, those are just some of my rambling thoughts. What about you guys? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Smash that like button, give me a follow, and I'll see you guys next time.